The law of substitution. There are few great laws that govern all thinking, just as there are few fundamental laws in chemistry, in physics, and in mechanics, for example. We know that thought control is the key of destiny, and in order to learn thought control, we have to know and understand these laws, just as the chemist has to understand the laws of chemistry and the electrician has to know the laws of electricity. One of the great mental laws is the law of substitution. This means that the only way to get rid of a certain thought is to substitute another one for it. You cannot dismiss a thought directly. You can do so only by substituting another one for it. On the physical plane, this is not the case. You can drop a book or a stone by simply opening your hand and letting it go. But with thought, this will not work. If you want to dismiss a negative thought, the only way to do so is to think of something positive and constructive. It is though, in order, let us say, to drop a pencil, it were necessary to put a pen or a book or a stone into your hand when the pencil would fall. If I say to you, do not think of the Statue of Liberty, of course you immediately think of it. If you say, I'm not going to think of the Statue of Liberty, that is thinking of it. But now, having thought of it, if you become interested in something else, say by turning on the radio, you forget all about the Statue of Liberty. And this is a case of substitution. When negative thoughts come to you, do not fight them, but think of something positive. Preferably think of God. But if that is difficult at the moment, think of any positive or constructive idea, and then the negative thought will fade out. It sometimes happens that negative thoughts seem to besiege you in such force that you cannot overcome them. That is what is called a fit of depression, or a fit of worry, or perhaps even a fit of anger. In such a case, the best thing is to go to a good movie or play or read an interesting book, say a good novel or biography or travel book or something of the kind. If you sit down to fight the negative tide, you will probably succeed only to amplifying it. Turn your attention to something quite different, refusing steadfastly to think or rehearse the difficulty, and later on, after you have completely gotten away from it, you can come back with confidence and handle it by spiritual treatment. I say unto you, resist not evil.
And you describe yourself as a sex addict.
Yes, I do describe myself as a sex addict, and I'm not like most sex addicts that people see, they think, oh, she's probably fucked like 100 people, all types of people. No, I'm very conservative. I keep a small circle.
But you like sex?
I like sex all the time. I like all type of men. I like all types of dicks. I don't discriminate, so it's something. Sex addiction is something that I felt like saved my life because, in a sense, when I was younger, I would do drugs and I would, at first I was addicted to Molly. Then I was addicted to LSD, which you can't really even be addicted to that. It was more of just a mindset that I like this. I want to get high all the time. I want to do this. And, the fun started running out. And, I could feel my brain slowly deteriorating. So I started to gamble to get my high because everybody likes a little adrenaline. They like a little rush. You know what I'm saying? And I started gambling and the money started to run real dry with that. So I had to step back from the casino and I had to think of something that was free. I mean, at the time when I was on drugs, I was dating a drug dealer, so my drugs were free. But once I'm out of the trap and not dating him anymore, how was I supposed to support my lifestyle? You know what I'm saying? So that's when sex addiction came about. It's free, it's easy, and it gives you kind of like a euphoric feel, just like you would get from everything else.
Are all these addictions interchangeable?
Oh, definitely. You can interchange any addiction. And it's almost better to, a lot of people want to focus on like, I gotta quit this, I gotta quit this. Don't quit it, replace it.
With something maybe healthier?
Yeah, do something maybe healthier, more affordable, and,